Coach, congratulations. Big win today, Central Georgia Tech. Man, one question that was certainly answered was, do you have an able-bodied backup quarterback? You definitely do. Jalen Brown throws for 4 touchdown passes. I know that in his first appearance against Gyra Prep, throws a couple of picks. He didn't look affected by that at all. Right on the money today.
Yeah, he did a good job of stepping in. Unfortunately, in practice on Wednesday, Chip twinged his hamstring a little bit, and so everything's happened for a reason. We got to get ready for Lackawanna, and he wasn't going to be ready today. He could have probably handed the ball off and stuff, but Jalen's worked really hard, gotten better each week since Gyra Prep, and I'm really proud of him. He came in and did a great job, orchestrating the offense, and it was helps. We got good line and backers, but it doesn't really matter who's back there. I think the game's got to be won in the trenches, and he did a good job. I'm proud of him.
Indeed, 4 touchdown passes. I don't know how many yards rushing. I'm going to guess somewhere in the neighborhood of 50, so a big day for Jalen. Cooper, Chip.
Yep.
What about his status? Will he be back next week?
He'll be ready for Lackawanna. Yeah. He'll be ready. We just got to keep working on it and take care of him. But it looks like he'll be 100% for Lackawanna. He'll be back out there starting.
Now, with the performance that Brown had today, does he go back to an exclusive backup role, or is there an effort to get him maybe a little more involved?
I think, it just depends on the game type situations and everything. Chip's our guy. And, if he goes down again, Jalen will be there ready to go. I'm not sure yet what the plan will be. Coach Reddy will have that for Jalen. But, 3's our guy. So, I'm sure hopefully he'll be back. And Jalen's getting better, so we got a very capable backup. So it's good.
Central Georgia Tech, pretty good football team, 2-0. Now, granted, they played River City Prep and the PC Bandits. They hadn't taken on the number 9 team in the country. But you anticipated kind of a little more competitive game. Did it surprise you, the final 65-zip?
To be honest, thought that it would be, just watching film. And I think, they got some really good-looking skill players. A couple of the guys we recruited that went to another school, looks like he transferred in. It's I think at this level and any level, it's all about what's up front, and you got to be good on offensive line, defensive line. I think that's where one of the major differences were. I know Coach Hiddenson's going to keep, recruiting and hopefully keep getting that thing going to where it's not going to be like this all the time. But it was more about us today. We weren't really worried about them. We wanted to come out and get better. I was proud of the guys, really no BS type of flags, stuff like that. No, there was a little bit of chippiness, but nothing stupid, which I was really happy about that. And we just made it about ourselves, coming out, executing, which I think we did pretty well. We just got to get ready for a tough Lackawanna team now.
Take us into the Lackawanna game a week from today. What do we look for from the Falcons?
They same old Coach Duda type coach team. They got snow tonight at their place, so. I know they're looking to pull a big upset at home versus snow. I don't know if it's going to be a knockdown drag out, I'm sure. And then they got to come down here. They'll either be 3-0 or 2-1, but the snow game probably won't really matter as far as what we're going to get when they come down here. You're going to get a well-coached team. It's going to be hard, physical, and we got to be ready to play.
Got to ask before we leave. I know we don't give kickers a whole lot of attention, but Perez has been perfect on PAT. Still hasn't had an opportunity to put a field goal through. He did, but it was changed on the penalty.
I thought, you don't like taking points off the board, but, he's been doing really well on PATs. He kicked the field goal, which was right down the middle. It looked like he probably had a better vantage point than I did. He's got to get better on his kickoffs. He's not quite putting it where we want him to put it, but he's got a strong leg, and that was encouraging to see him go out. And I don't even know what that attempt was for how many yards.
I think it was 37.
So, I think it looked like it made it pretty easily. So that's kind of within his wheelhouse. He's a solid kicker. So we're excited for him. And then Cole Snyder had some great, I think he punted twice. And, so he had really a couple good punts. So, we got a good kicking game. Got to keep getting better in that as well.
Coach, congratulations on the win. Good luck against Lackawanna.
Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you next week.